I don't know if you saw this video of Joe Biden fighting with like a voter in Iowa. So there's this guy in Iowa, and clearly like Joe Biden's hosting like a mini town hall or something. And the guy gets up, and I mean, I don't know if he's being ill-intentional. All I know is the guy says, he gets up and he basically says, look, Joe, you know, I'm not a fan of like what happened with Ukraine. And he says, you know, I'm worried about your health as a person. I don't know if you're fit enough to be president. He says, and also, I'm a little concerned about what happened with your son in Ukraine. You gave him a position there to make him money. And the guy doesn't have his facts straight, you know, granted, but he says that. And then Joe Biden, I thought he was just going to be like, well, look, that's not true. My son, I didn't give him any position. They hired him, and maybe it's a bad look now. No, instead, Joe Biden stops him, and then he comes up, and then he's like, you want to talk about fitness? And then he's like, do you want to do push-ups right now? Huh? Do you want to do push-ups? Do you want to run? We can do it. He's like, we can do it right now. And then it's just like, and the guy that he's speaking to is slightly heavier set than Joe, right? So now this is looking really bad in the video. And it also doesn't help that in the video there's like kids in the background. And like all the older people in the picture are just like doing this, but all the kids in the back are like, oh, oh, oh. So they're making it worse. And then Joe Biden, he like says to the guy, he says, you know, he's like, that didn't happen and whatever. And then he says to the guy, he's like, you're a liar. You're a liar. And it's like, yeah, maybe the guy doesn't have his facts right, but he's like, you want to argue with me and you're a liar. And the guy's like, no, I saw it on NBC. He's like, you're lying. You didn't see it on NBC. And it's just, it doesn't look great. It really doesn't look great, you know? And then the worst part is, and this is what blew up online, is that Joe Biden, I don't know if it was a Freudian slip, I don't know, like people are now arguing about it, but then he says something, and then he's like, listen here, fat. Listen, sir, and then he goes, yeah, and then it's just like, yeah. And then his team came out afterwards and they're like, no, he was saying listen facts, and it was like, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was a slip of the tongue. It could have been that thing, like, you know the thing that happens in like Austin Powers, you know, you're like fighting someone, and it was just like, mole, 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 mole. And like, don't say mole, don't say mole, don't say mole. It's like, mole, 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 mole. So yeah, it was genuinely not a good look at all. I don't know what's going to happen in this race. It's so like, it feels like in this race, if every candidate didn't speak, everyone would have been better off. And I mean including Trump. If Trump never spoke, if the Democrats never, I think like the thing would like get further along with less drama. Just shh, everyone, shh. Just who wants to be president? Okay, you want to be president? Okay, all right, let's move forward. That's it. At the debate, what do you think, healthcare? All right, move on. Because like people just bury themselves. It's like self-sabotaging campaigns where you're just like, you're not even going against anybody. You're just like, man, you wonder what the debate's going to be like. Joe Biden does this every time. Him and Trump just love this thing. I don't know if it's like a thing that happens to older men. They always want to prove themselves. Like it's the grandpa thing. Like my grandfather used to do it to me all the time. You know what I mean? Like, so what would happen is my grandfather would take the car. It was my mom's car. And we were supposed to go to the store and come back. And then he would drive away for like 6 hours. And then he would come back, and then like the whole day we didn't have a car. And then my mom would say to me, tell your grandfather to give you the keys, and he's not going to drive the car again, like tomorrow. And so I'd go, Grandpa, Mom wants the keys. And he'd be like, you're not taking the keys from me, master. Then I'd be like, but Mom said I must take the keys. Then he's like, do you want to see who's a man? Do you want to see? Then I'm like, where did this come? I did not challenge you to a fight. I did not. It's just like a thing that older men, they always want to prove. You want to go? You want to go?